Hey guys, this is Eliza and welcome back to a new reading vlog. So, it is Dewey's 24-hour readathon. I am technically late to the readathon, but I don't care. So when I first signed up for the readathon, on the sign up page it said 8 PM EST, which is 10 AM AEST in Australia. Turns out it was actually meant to be 8 AM. I didn't see it anywhere else. That was the only place I looked at the time, was on the sign up sheet. They have corrected it since, but I only realized like last night at 10 PM last night when it started at 8 AM EST that it started because everyone started posting about it. I'm like, for fuck's sake. So, but I was freaking exhausted. It was nearly midnight, so I decided to just go to bed and start it when I was going to start it anyway, because this is what I had planned. I'm starting it now. So my TBR for the readathon, firstly, I'm reading Night Watch on the Hinterlands by Keyrings, which is an e-arc that I have, so I'm reading that one on my phone. I'm only 4% in. I've read one chapter, and if this one continues to be as slow as it currently is, I might have a problem, because so far I am feeling very drained reading it. It's a lot of information. I'm not really following what's going on. There's a lot of like species, I think it's species, like technical terms about this world being thrown out with. Some of them have got way too much information and then some of them have got no information and I'm just confused. So if that continues, I don't know how long I'm going to keep reading this one. Hopefully it gets a little bit better. Like I said, I've only read one chapter, but if it continues like it does, it's going to take me a long time to read it because it is very slow, or I'm just going to DNF it if I get sick of it. So we will see. As for audiobook, I am reading Such a Quiet Place by Megan Miranda. I've heard about this one like a fair bit online. It's a thriller. I'm very curious to read some more adult thrillers. So far, I'm not hooked, but I'm 5% in. So hopefully it will get better. But I am like slightly curious, so I suppose that's a good thing, I guess. But yeah, that's the audiobook I'll be listening to. Then I also have chosen one graphic novel. I do have others on my Scribed account, so if I feel like another graphic novel, I can just find one on there. But the one I have physically is Treasure in the Lake by Jason Piment, and this one is like a middle grade graphic novel that I found at BW. I think I hauled it in a recent reading vlog, I can't remember. But this one was like 12 bucks or something, which for a graphic novel is a really good price, so I picked it up and it looks interesting, sounds interesting. And then if I DNF Night Watch on the Hinterlands or somehow finish it, which I don't think I'm going to do, I think it's either just going to take me forever or I'm going to end up DNFing it. But if I do finish it, I also have Defy the Night by Bridget Camera as like a backup read. I haven't chosen a backup audiobook, but I have a couple credits on my Audible, so I'll probably just decide at the time what I feel like reading. So besides that, my plans for today, I don't really have any plans besides reading. There's a couple things that I could do that I don't really have to do, like reorganizing my bookshelves, because I have a pile of crap here that needs to go on my shelves that are either been recently hauled or recently read, so I need to move them from my TBR over to my red shelves. I could do that. I do have a packet mix for cinnamon rolls because I saw it at Foodies the other day and I was curious. I've never made cinnamon rolls in my life. Like, they're not a big thing here in Australia. Also, our dough and stuff doesn't come like yours does, like in the can. That shit doesn't exist in Australia. You gotta make that shit from scratch. So yeah, that's why I've never made them. But yeah, thought I'd give it a go. It's a packet mix, we'll see how it tastes. There was another thing I was thinking about doing. Oh, I've been working on some new pieces for the business, some new art pieces, so I might, you know, listen to an audiobook and, you know, work on some of that. But yeah, I think that's about all I need to do today. Well, not necessarily even need to do, but like I might do if I need a break. I can listen to my audiobook while doing those things. But anyways, I'm gonna take you guys along so you will see exactly what I'm doing. Hi, me 3 seconds later. I also just remembered I need to figure out what is happening with my blow up chair. So I have a chair in the lounge room. If you watch my last reading vlog, you might have seen it. But I put it's like an inflatable chair that I have in the lounge room and it is going down. So I don't know if there is a hole in it. Like, I do have cats, but I don't think any of them have been on there, and I've been covering it with like a thick blanket. So that way, even if they were on there, like their claws won't get through the blanket to the chair. But for some reason it's going down. So I need to pump it back up and possibly find where, if there's a hole in it, or whether it's just leaking because like I didn't push the thing in properly, because it's really hard to push in, especially if you've got fingernails. I need to do that because otherwise I won't be sitting on that today. And I'd rather not spend the entire day just on the lounge chair. Like, I'd like to have options to sit, you know? So yeah, I need to do that as well. So I might go do that now, actually. I'll talk to you guys soon, but I just remembered that. Okay, so I am going to put down Night Watch on the Hinterlands. I have no fucking idea what is going on. There are so many words that I do not understand. Like, there's words that are ours, like proper English, whatever, that I've had to look up like 5 or 6 things. But then there's also like slang and terms in the world that it's in. I have no idea what any of it means. None of it is explained. Plus, there's all this description about the worlds and everything like that, and there's a lot of technical terms, and I'm confused on many levels. I don't know what the hell is going on, and I'm sick of being confused. I just want something easy to read, and that's just not it. And also, the writing is very flat. Like, there's no emotion or anything in the writing. It's like reading a textbook, Nelly. Like, that's how it feels right now. I've been reading for like 10 minutes and I'm still on 5%. Like, I feel like I'm going nowhere as well, which is not helping. Like, it might get better, I don't know, but how long is it going to take to get better? That's my problem. So, I'm actually not going to start Defy the Night. I kind of feel like reading like a mystery. So, I'm going to go figure that out. I'll tell you guys at some point soon. But I just want to tell you that I'm DNFing that one and I can't be bothered, so... Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, so it's about 5:30. Update on the chair. As you guys saw, I blew it back up, but it has since deflated again. So it must have a hole in it somewhere. I tried like, you know, putting weight on it, seeing if I could hear noise coming out. Nothing as yet. I felt around the outside of it, couldn't find anything. So I don't know what to do with it. But anyways, I have been sitting here in the lounge instead. It is what it is. I couldn't decide what I wanted to physically read, so ended up picking up Defy the Night by Bridget Camera on audiobook while I was making lunch, and I've continued to listen to that. I'm about 250 pages in now, which is like, I don't have a bookmark in here, but like about that much through, so like a bit over halfway through. Like I said, I had lunch, worked some on my laptop, did some setups for some blog posts that are coming up. I've just gotten back inside after going outside and doing some gardening. I still have sprinklers on, so I have an alarm set, so don't forget to turn them off or move them. Yeah, so I basically just been listening to the audiobook. I haven't read anything else since I DNF'd that ebook this morning, but I do plan on picking up something. I just don't know what yet. I do still have the graphic novel, so I might pick it up, and then I will pick up, you know, something else once I decide what it is. I just am indecisive. Also, there's Possum. You don't see her very often because she's an arsehole. She's also ignorant. So far, I'm really enjoying this one. Definitely very interesting. I love the premise so far. I love the idea of it and everything so far, and I'm keen to see where it goes. What the fuck? I'm not sure what's happening with my focus right now. So I'm enjoying this one so far. I'm keen to see where this is gonna go. Like I said, a bit over halfway, so we'll hopefully finish this one during the readathon. I'm hoping this will probably be my main priority now that I don't have that ebook. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I will talk to you guys a little bit later. so it is now midnight and I've finished 2 books since I last updated you guys, and also started another, and I have figured out what I'm gonna start reading physically too. So firstly, I finished Defy the Night by Bridget Kemmerer about half an hour ago. It was really good. I've already written my review. I took a break for about I think it was 15-20 minutes because I can't listen to an audiobook while I'm writing a blog post. My concentration is not that strong. I've written my review and everything. It will be going up in a couple weeks. I'm trying to post reviews every Sunday, so basically every time I write a new review, it just gets scheduled for the next Sunday. So yeah, I finished that, 4.5 stars, really enjoyed it. Didn't quite live up to A Curse So Dark and Lonely, but also the A Curse So Dark and Lonely series got better and better with each book, so maybe that's the case with this one, and I'm very keen to see what's going to go down next in this world. I also read Treasure in the Lake by Jason Piment, and this was so cute and so fun. I really enjoyed this one. The graphic novel illustration style is really nice. It was quick, it was easy to read, it was fun, full of adventure, and very interesting, and it dealt with Atlantis style things like lost cities that had got covered in water. So it was actually cool because in the back there's a little did you know section, and one of them is about a town in Australia that this happened to. Between 56 and 57, the Australian town of Adanabi, I'm not even sure how to pronounce it, was moved to make way for a reservoir to power a hydroelectric system. Over 100 buildings were lifted up and carried by truck. 2 stone churches were even dismantled and reconstructed brick by brick. Many buildings were sadly left behind, however. In 2007, severe drought caused the water level to drop so much that the old town re-emerged. Surviving residents could walk the streets and reminisce about their childhood home. And that's what... I'm sorry about the focus. I don't know what the fuck it's doing. So yeah, that's what this one is about. It's a town that was lost underwater and they discover it. Yeah, so super fun. Really enjoyed the art style, and yes, we'll definitely be picking up anything else this author comes out with. I have picked up House of Hollow by Crystal Sutherland. I do have this one physically, but I picked up this one on Audible, so that way I could listen to it on audiobook. And I am currently on chapter 6, about 60 pages into it. For physical reading, I'm going to sit down and I will start reading this one. All depends how far I get through it, but I will start reading it, and that is The Nature of Witches by Rachel Griffin. And this one sounds like it's going to be really interesting. It deals with witches who control the weather type thing, so the climate. So yeah, I'm really curious about that. I'm going to start this one. I don't know how much of it I'm going to get read. Obviously, I am going to sleep tonight because I do have work tomorrow. I'm going to sit down and read this one. I'm going to put some background noise on the TV, turn the lights off, well, turn the big light off, just have the lamps going, and get in a bit of a reading mood. So yes, I will talk to you guys very soon though. Oh, and the cinnamon rolls were pretty good. Not the easiest thing to make, but also they kind of tasted, Packet. That was packet and cake together. Packet cake mix has that taste. If you know, you know. But these also had that. It's like that artificial taste. Those had that. So I think if I make them again, I will just do it from scratch. But I just thought I'd update you on the cinnamon rolls because you saw me making it, but then, I wasn't going to sit here and eat them. So, but they were okay. Hey guys, so the readathon is officially over. It is now a couple minutes past 10. I didn't wake up super early this morning. I didn't even set an alarm. I just woke up when I woke up. But I did get some reading done of The Nature of Witches. And I also listened to some of my Harry Potter audiobook before I actually got out of bed. So, was reading, even though it wasn't the audiobook. Because I was like, just in case I fall back asleep, I don't want to be listening to this one and then like not be paying attention, you know? So I just put Harry Potter on. So a little bit of a wrap up of everything I read. Firstly, I read about 20 pages of Night Watch in the Hinterlands before DNFing it. Then I read Defy the Night in its entirety on audiobook by Bridget Kemmerer. Then I read Treasure in the Lake by Jason Piment, which was the graphic novel. Then I started the audiobook for House of Hollows by Catherine Sutherland, and I got about 60 pages into that one. And I started The Nature of Witches physically reading by Rachel Griffin, and I got 86 pages into that one. So in total I read 872 pages including the audiobooks, which I'm really happy with that. Also that number didn't include the Harry Potter audiobook because I don't know how many pages I read of that. I just had it on. But anyways, that is it for this reading vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and like I said, I'll be definitely doing some more 24-hour readathons. I'm going to try and aim for one a month, probably towards the end of the month, so I can try and get like the rest of my TBR type thing finished. Anyways, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one.